this, I'm going to show you how to save these files so that way you don't have to send me the whole thing. So here's what you can do is we've selected this. Oh, wow. I didn't know if you take it off the mark, then it, like, all these things light up. I had no idea. Huh. Cool. Learn something every day. Okay, so here's what we're going to want to do is we want to save this as a picture, not a jump file, because people that you're going to share this information with might not necessarily have the jump file. So you want to give them a picture. We also need a picture for the poster. So let's do that. So we're going to go save as. So jump file, save as. Oh wait, am I saving this as a picture? I better. Okay, let's see if, I just want to make sure it's going to save as a picture. Wait. Oh, it will do that? Okay. Are you guys getting that option where it allows you to save as something else? Okay. So what are the options that it's given you? I think it's just, since I've done this before, I think it's just assuming naturally that I want to do this. Oh, yes, perfect. That's exactly what we want. So let's go JPEG. Save it as a JPEG. Or you can also save it as a PNG. I can't remember what. BT, you're our computer expert. What does PNG stand for? Picture something graphics. Picture, I don't know. There you go. That's why you're the computer expert. You know how to Google. Okay, so let's save this as. Okay, yeah. I mean, that stuff works too. So either JPEG or PNG. You can also save it as a TIFF file, but TIFF files, you basically save it as TIFF files when you want to publish something. These are very large files, and the more you do this, and the more, if you're like BT and you collect 80 of these things, it's going to fill up your hard drive really quick. So you want a file format that actually, is a little more manageable. And you're going to see when we start getting into the genomic stuff, file size is a huge issue. So let's go, this is predicted minus actual. Then we can do an underscore. What else did we look at? Gender, and tactile. And then do an underscore grade. How about overlay? I know this is a long file name, but trust me, as you start putting these more and more, you're going to want to have all your information in the title because it just makes life so much easier, right? You don't have to open each one and go, what is this? What is this? What is this? Put everything in the title, and everybody gets mad at me, be like, dude, your file name is bigger than the paper we're going to publish in. And I'm like, I don't care. That's how I keep track of this stuff. That you just kind of lay it. So it's predicted, actual, underscore, gender, tactile, grade, overlay, and hit save. What's that? Did you get this embed stuff? Oh. Uh-huh. Okay, so I want reference, right? Yeah, might as well. All right. Let's see if I get a picture on my thing. Let me make sure I did this right. We could, and that's the thing. So you've made this now. Now you can start playing with it. And I think here's why I like this graph that we just made. Is it shows you lots of different effects on the same graph. You know? I think sometimes, especially in science, we like to dissect all these different concepts into little itty bitty parts, I know people that work on one gene for their entire career, you know. And that's nice if you want to know a lot of things about one thing. But what I like is kind of big picture stuff. How do we take all this information and like combine it so you can see all these effects? And you can see here too is that typically the mean or the median or the best fit line is going to, like if you look here, for a lot of these ages, there's not that much difference for men and women, except 7th grade, which is crazy. But actually these two. I think the medians are very different here as well. But again, this is going to give you lots of different options. And again, play around with this. Hit some of these, who knows what all these things do. Check it out. See what it does. Look at this. Who is it? Oh, that's the 7th grade, of course. Okay. So keep playing with the graphs. Start collecting these graphs. Next week, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the graphs, and then we're going to basically spend next week writing up that abstract and basically getting the skeleton of what the poster that we're going to make. Making posters is huge. And in fact, grad students never get invited to talk about anything usually. They basically what they do is they make posters and they go to meetings and they stand by their posters and talk about it. And certain people will walk by and ask them about what's going on and on the poster. But it's a very basic scientific skill that I want you guys to learn. So, all right. Well, let's stop there and let's just keep working. I'll let you guys out early today.